Hello friends, welcome back to Friend for Learning channel. So today we are going to do dividing by 5. Okay, so in case if you feel that you need to brush up with our earlier topic dividing by 2, I want you to go back to this link and just brush up your division by 2 concept before you start with dividing by 5. Okay, now let's get started. So once you are done with this, the success criteria, you can able to divide the numbers 5 by 5, and also we will see how multiplication is related to division. Okay, so let's get started. What is division? Okay, in short, division means when you split something into equal groups. Okay, that is dividing the things into equal groups and they all need to have the same amount. Okay, this is very important. When you are dividing anything, you should divide them in same amount with same number of objects in equal groups. In multiplication, we add equal groups to find the total. So in multiplication, we add the things, like imagine if you want to find the total, we add, whereas in division, we divide. Okay, let's recall the multiplication of 5, multiplication tables of 5, okay? I just put this table chart for you so that it's easy for you in case if you want to even by heart this, you can by heart. This is really going to help you for this lesson, okay? So 1 times 5 is 5, 2 times 5 is 10, 3 times 5 is 15, 4 times 5 is 20, 5 times 5 is 25, 6 times 5 is 30, 7 times 5 is 35, 8 times 5 is 40, 9 times 5 is 45, 10 times 5 is 50, 11 times 5 is 55, and 12 times 5 is 60. Even if you want to by heart, just pause the video for a while and by heart it, and then you can proceed ahead. Okay? Now, let's start with some of the examples how we can divide the objects, okay, into groups with equal 5 numbers of objects in each group. Okay, let's put 15 lollipops equally into 5 groups. Okay, how we are going to do, have a look at it. So I'm going to first make groups. So I made 5 groups here because we are going to divide these 15 lollipops into 5 groups. Again, I tell you, we are going to divide these 15 lollipops into 5 groups. So I have made 5 groups, and now let's divide these 15 lollipops into these 5 groups. Let's get started, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we have divided these 15 lollipops into 5 equal groups. Okay, now how many lollipops are there in each group? That is, we are going to see in each group how many are there. Okay, let's count. I take this group first. So there is 1, 2, 3. Let me check the another group. 1, 2, 3. Another. 1, 2, 3. You can notice that there are equal number in every group, like 3 here, 3 here, 3 here, and 3 here and here. So I have divided all the lollipops into equal groups, and that too in equal groups, um, like with equal numbers, 3 3 3 3 3. Okay, now, so in each group we got 3 lollipops. Okay, how many lollipops are there in each group? We got 3. Now, pay attention to this. How many groups are there? So, how many groups are there? Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Group in sense, I'm counting this whole as one group, okay, with 3 lollipops. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So, how many groups are there? Very good. So there are 5 groups. Now, we use multiplication to find the total. As we just saw in our earlier slide, we use division to divide the number, and we use multiplication to find the total of the number. So we use multiplication to find the total number of lollipops here. So what is the easiest way to do that? That is 5 groups into 3 lollipops. 5 groups into 3 lollipops. That is 5 times 3 equals 15. So at this stage, I would highly recommend you to by heart the 5 tables, and this is really going to help you for this lesson. Okay. So we divide to find the number of lollipops in each group. Now we are going, whenever we want to find the number of lollipops in each group, then we divide. Okay, so when we want, I repeat again, when we want to find the total, we multiply. When we need to find the number of groups, then we divide. Okay, so I'm dividing these 15 lollipops, okay, into 5 groups. We had 15 lollipops and we divided into 5 groups, and we got 3 in each. I hope the concept is very clear to you. Okay, now whenever you are writing the division fact related to multiplication, I want you to write these 2 types of equations. One is with multiplication, other is with division. Like 5 groups with 3 lollipops in each group, that is 5 times 3 is 15, and when we divide 15 lollipops into 5 groups, we get 3 lollipops in each. Okay, so let's put 30 cookies into groups of 5. See, they have divided it into 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This whole is 30 cookies. And now they have divided these 30 cookies into 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 5, and 5. So we have divided into 5 groups. Okay. How many groups of cookies are there? Now they want you to find how many groups are there. Groups of cookies are there. Let's count. Okay. So let's count. How many groups of cookies are there? That is, there are 6 groups of cookies, and in each group we have 5. So we have 6 group, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 group of cookies, and in each group we have 5. So we can write this as 6 groups. So I'm going to write 6 here first, and in each group we have 5, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm putting 5 here. So 6 group of 5, that is 6 times 5 equals 30 cookies. Okay? And now I will write it in the form of division equation. Like you just saw in our earlier slide that we wrote this equation in two types, like one is in the multiplication form and another is in the division form. So now we are going to see how we will write this in division form. Like when we divide these 30 cookies into the groups of 5, so how many groups we form? Exactly. Very good. So we make 6 groups. Let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So when we are dividing 30 cookies into 5, like into 5 numbers, okay, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. How many groups we make? We make 6 groups. Okay, 6 groups. And now, so there are 6 groups of cookies. Okay, now let's have a look at another example. Ahmed buys 35 kgs of rice. He packs the rice equally into 5 bags. So he is having 35 kgs of rice and he is packing that rice in how many bags? 5 bags. Okay, so this is the rice and this is the bag. Okay, there we go. So can you guess now how many kilograms, that is kgs, both terms, but kg is the unit for kilogram. So how many kilograms of rice are there in each bag? Okay, now you have to divide these 35 kgs into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bags and you will find how many kilograms of rice are there in each bag. Okay? Now let's see what are the multiplication and division sentences for each of this. Can you make a guess? You can pause the video if you want to take your paper and pencil and start working on it. So it's something like this. We divided this 35 kgs of rice into 5 bags. So when we divide 35 kgs into 5 bags, in each bag, how many kgs of rice will be there? Let's do a rough graph. Okay, children, now let's consider like this. We have 5 bags here and we have 35 kgs of rice. Okay, I'm just assuming each dot as 1 kg. Okay, so in that case, I have 35 kgs of rice and now we are going to distribute these 35 kgs of rice in these 5 bags. Okay, let's start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, and 35. So there we completed 35 kgs of rice in these 5 bags. Now let's count how many kgs of there in each bag. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 kgs of rice. And how many bags are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bags. So we have 7 kgs of rice in each bag. Lovely. And now you will write this as 7 into 7 times 5 equals 35. Okay. Now we just divided the 35 kgs into how many bags? 5 bags. So how many kgs of rice was there in each bag? Well done, 7 kgs. Good job. So therefore there are 7 kgs of rice in each bag. Now let's practice. I want you to work on this. So there are 20 erasers like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There are 20 erasers and they are equally distributed among 5 children. How many erasers does each child get? So we are going to divide these 20 erasers among how many children? 5 children. So I want you to work on this now before I disclose the answer to you, and then pause the video and check for your answers. So 20 erasers when you are dividing among 5, always remember the sign for division. You need to put this sign whenever you are talking about division. So 20 divided by 5 equals, there you go. First, I'm going to divide this, okay, among 5 children. So this is my first child, second child, third child, fourth child, and fifth child. So I'm going to divide my 20 erasers. I divided, in fact, among 5 children. And can you guess how many each child gets? 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see everybody got equal because division is dividing equally. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4. So every child is getting 4 eraser. Then we will say 20 divided by 5 equals, well done, 4. So each child gets 4 erasers. Okay? Now, look at this another example. Put 40 marbles into groups of 5. How many groups of marbles are there? So, there are how many marbles? It's mentioned. Excellent. 40 marbles. So they have mentioned there are 40 marbles. And you are going to divide them into the groups of 5. Okay. That is, in each group, how many there should be? Very good. Only 5 marbles. Okay. Your groups should be same. Remember, all the groups should be same. So we are going to put these 40 marbles into the groups of 5. Okay. 1. I made first group. Okay, have a look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In my first group, there is 5. Then I make second group. Okay, there is also 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now I'm going to go a bit faster in making the groups. Third group, and then fourth group, then fifth group, and then sixth group, and seventh group, and finally eighth group. So I have made here 8 groups, and in each group how many marbles they wanted? They wanted 5. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Any group you take. Let's take this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me take this group last. Okay, this group 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have divided all the groups with same number of marbles. Okay, so there were 40 marbles, and I divided them into the groups of 5 so that all the groups have 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5 marbles. All the groups. Now, can you guess how many groups are there? That is, I had 40 marbles and I divided into the groups of 5. Can you guess how many groups are there? Count. Check your answer. Well done. There are 8 groups, and in all the 8 groups you have equal division of 5 marbles. So there are 8 groups of marbles. Okay? So what are the missing numbers here? Well done. That is, we have 5, 5, 5, 5, and we have total 40 marbles. So what you have to talk about here? Groups. So the missing number is the groups. That is 8 into 5 equals 40. Okay, that is 8 times 5 equals 40. And now, can you guess this? When you divide the 40 marbles into the groups of 5, how many groups you will get? Lovely. Excellent. So there you are. You will get 8 marbles. You will get 8 groups. Okay. So when you are dividing these 40 marbles into the groups of 5, you will be getting 8 groups. So there you are, and now I want you to go back to your activity book, and now it's your turn. Okay, I want you to complete the must task 181 and 182 page. Okay, and this is an optional task 183 and 184. So I'm waiting to see your work. Thank you for being with me. Have a good day.